Hey, this is Mike with VidMuse, and today's tutorial is going to take place in Premiere Pro as well as After Effects. The question is, how can I create an old film reel look? Well, there's probably a bajillion ways to do this. Everybody has their own opinion how to create the old film look, but I've got something real quick and basic, something that'll work, and this will just be composed of a series of filters. Now, those of you with Magic Bullet will be able to use all these filters. Those of you who do not have it, I went ahead and rendered out 30 seconds of just some old scratchy film look that has an alpha channel, and it's just an MOV file, and the link will be in the description. You're welcome to download that and use it wherever you'd like. What is the process here? Well, we can either take our footage into After Effects, but I'm going to show you how to do it here in Premiere only using Premiere filters. The first thing, we've got our footage here.
Hey Harry.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with your money?
I don't know, probably buy Lisa something nice.
So the footage we shot is in 24p. Now, to try to simulate the film look, the first process is you have to change the frame rate. 8mm film as well as high 8 was always shot in either 12, 14, 16, or 18 frames a second. I always like to convert this stuff down to 14 frames because it gives it that nice laggy look that really helps sell the effect of film. So we're going to add 3 filters to our clip here. First one, type in post, drag posterize time. This will allow you to change the frame rate of your video. So we're going to go ahead and down to 14 frames a second. The next one, we're going to do RGB color corrector. We're going to add that. And then the last filter we're going to add is tint. Depending on if you want your footage to be color or black and white, you can either add a black and white filter or the tint is defaulted to black and white. But we're going to go ahead and just change some settings here. So posterize time, we've got 14 frames a second. I'm going to go ahead and change the gamma to 1.6, the pedestal to 0.2, and the gain to 0.8. Alright, so the first thing you're going to notice is that our film is kind of having a washed out look. The gamma has been boosted, and it's kind of giving that overexposed look on some of the highlights. The areas of white are going to kind of bloom a little bit. And again, you guys tweak this the way you want. This is just kind of the quick way to kind of throw it together. Alright, next we have our tint. Now, 8mm film usually has either a greenish tint to it or a nice warm orangey tint to it. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of do the orange look here. So our matte blacks are going to go ahead and just almost make that like an ugly brown, more dark than light. And then our lights, we're going to go ahead and make that more of a bright orange, kind of a warmer look. And then the amount to tint, we'll go ahead and do about 40%, so it'll change the opacity of that, kind of blend it with our original. So now you're kind of seeing that washed out orange, familiar 8mm look. Alright, then we'll go ahead and take our Dust Scratches Alpha file here, and again the link for this will be in the description, and you're welcome to go ahead and download that. Place that over your footage, and what that has added is kind of a vignette, and then you'll see a series of scratches and whatnot. Alright, so let's look at the final comp here. So you got your 14 frames a second, kind of the lagginess, your scratches, your vignetting around the edges, and the orange washed out effect. That's just kind of a quick way to add the film look. Again, there's a million and one ways to do this. You can add more scratches, less scratches, whatever you want. One other thing I'll go ahead and add is the audio here. One other tweak you can do. As most of you know, or you should know, that film cameras, the 8mm or high 8mm, never recorded audio. That was not until later on. What can we do with our audio here? Well, there's 2 filters you can add to kind of give it a nice old radio sound. But the 2 filters to add for that is a high pass filter. Just type in high. You've got your high pass, and then your band pass. And you can add those down. Tweak it till you get the sound that you like, but cut off around 750 hertz, and then the band pass about 1500, and then the Q to 2.6, 2.5, and we'll go ahead and listen to that.
Hey Harry.
Yeah.
What you gonna do with your money?
I don't know, probably buy Lisa something nice.
It's taken out all of our low frequencies, so it just sounds like a cheap microphone. Again, that's kind of how things were back then, because that's all we had, but we thought it was the latest and greatest thing since sliced white bread. Alright, now, switching over to After Effects real quick. I am also including the After Effects project that includes just 4 layers here. We've got our vignette, and then I've got 3 adjustment layers with filters added to them, again, that are part of Magic Bullet. So if you don't have Magic Bullet, you won't be able to make any of the tweaks here. Feel free to download that. If you guys got questions, let me know. Hope you enjoyed the old film look. Those of you who want to degrade your footage, feel free. Degrade away. Thanks for watching. I'm Mike with VidMuse. We'll see you next time.